Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Schoolboy here with another video for you. This is a double part. So I know I've been slipping a little bit, but the holidays were around. I just wanted to chill and relax. Everybody else was off work, so I took some time off to myself too to prepare myself for my own web reality series that is coming out. So I wanted to make sure I was good with me first. Take care of me for that moment. So I done that. I'm back with the jump off. So we're gonna get into the video. Today I'm gonna be talking about Bell Collective, season 4, episode 7, Ribs with a side of beef. And then we'll move on to the second episode I need to that I will give you the review on, which is Bell Collective season 4, episode 8, Capital Punishment. So we're gonna start off with a few quick announcements. Of course, casting for School of Love is closed. It actually ended on December 31st of 2023. So that's wrapped up. Pretty soon we should start filming for the show. So be on the lookout out for that. In the springtime, look out for that in the springtime. I will give y'all an exact date once I know it, once everything is wrapped up as far as filming and when you guys will be seeing it. So anticipate around springtime for the show. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all have that in your mindset about the show. Also, Hotline Bling chat room will be back this week. As we all know, Chef Don Don's birthday was this week. And he enjoyed himself. He had a good time. He took some time out for him and just enjoyed his birthday. So instead of the episode being dropped tonight, it will be dropped on January 6th of 2024, which is Saturday tomorrow at around 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, so 4:30 Eastern. So if you are subscribed to Chef Don Don's channel, make sure you have the notification bell button hit and you are there for when Hotline Bling chat room actually premieres. Okay. So you'll be on the lookout for that as well. Make sure you get all that information. You get in there, you get that thing going, and you tap in with that. I don't have any more announcements at this point, so we can just go ahead and get into the episode. So Tambra's getting so we're gonna start with episode 7. Okay, Ribs with a side of beef. Tambra's getting up from the conversation with this group text message story with Maria, Keisha, Sophia, and Letitia, and I'm just over this group text mess. Nobody cares at this point. It is just constant. Picking at this point is really ridiculous to me, and it's almost redundant because y'all are keep going over the same information, the same information. Who gives a shit now? At this point, y'all didn't figure out the text message stuff, then it is what it is. Okay, who cares? All right. I'm just glad Tambra said that she can't trust them, and that was that. And Tambra doesn't trust Marie's apology, which I wouldn't trust anything that Marie told me or sold to me or even brought up to me. I wouldn't even give a damn about nothing Marie had to say. Willie's ribs won over JJ's ribs. Tambra has her an event for celebrating women in Jackson. Latrice and Josh show up. She gives out awards to many of the women in the community. Latrice throws shade about Akeisha and Letitia arguing over Ferris Street. And, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, I got the tea dropped into my DM from Akeisha personally that she is and has bought a building as the end of November on Ferris Street, and she is going to start her project. The issue was that, you know, the city didn't want her buying up the entire block. You know, they wanted to give other opportunities to other business owners in the area for them to be able to have a part of Ferris Street. They had honored another black woman there that had a whole church block. And you know, Latrice is throwing shade that ain't nothing been done. But again, I have the tea stating that she has bought something, but we know Letitia has not. Okay. Letitia's still over there trying to commit a fraud with that fake Letitia Enterprises that they taking that placard right off the door when they done filming for the season. Tampa honors Latrice, and Akeisha felt slighted by that. Um, I don't know, I guess Akeisha, you could feel slighted. I know that this was specifically for people with businesses in Jackson. I know that Akeisha's family does have a lot of businesses in Jackson. You know, I guess I could take that with a grain of salt. Akeisha, and Tambra were talking at the event about her pregnancy, and Latrice walks up, excuse me, and they changed the subject. Akeisha went to help Tambra's cousin throw the spring fling, the AKA baby shower, AKA gender reveal. The cousin Jacqueline lets her know Marie and Letitia cannot come to the baby shower, and that's due to all of the stress and drama with them going behind Tambra's back and meeting up with the ex that Tambra had some DV issues with, and it was a whole fool la la moment. And Damon said, "Y'all will, them heifers will not come here and stress out the mother of my child. Them heifers can't come." And I 100%, I would have been the same way. Protect your woman's peace. She has a high risk pregnancy. It ain't no need for all of that fool la la with them idiots, because I would have did the same thing. Sophia and Gucci are talking outside with Sophia and JJ are talking outside with Sophia's grandbaby by her daughter D. So her and JJ are outside and they're talking, and they talk about the barbecue, and she brings up Letitia saying he was still in love with Selena along with Cliff. They both slept with the same woman, which was Selena. And really, right here, Sophia, this is where it shows your insecurities at, because you've been with this man since them kids was on Bring It. And if you thought that there was anything, you should have never married him. If you felt like it was an inkling that it was something more than that, you shouldn't have married him. And what irritates me about this is that you allow Letitia, someone who can't keep her own household together, to gaslight you, basically gaslight you, completely gaslight you, and completely have you questioning your husband's position with you, and you questioning the position in your marriage, which is crazy given the fact that Letitia is laid up with a whole ninja that makes her insecure at every turn and every moment and every day of her life. That you allowed that woman to play with you like that. That was stupid. Okay. JJ and Sophia questions JJ about it, and he says the bells are messy and he's for his wife. Sophia thinks Selena is jealous of her and the life that they've built, and I think not. I don't think Selena in any way, shape, or form is ever embarrassed about you having her sloppy seconds or her leftovers of a husband. Nobody cares. I think that if anything, you are the one that's insecure when it comes to Selena, because Selena does look better than you. But Selena's body is stacked better than you, and that is where the insecurity comes in. You are more or less insecure about Selena for whatever reason that is, so Gucci, and you're not going to be really honest about that. So at the end of the day, let the conversation go. But Sophia, I see you. Okay. Sophia brings them being invited up to Tambra's spring fling, and them going. Tambra and Demond are talking to each other before the event starts, and they're asking each other, are they nervous? Because this is a pregnancy announcement and a gender reveal all into one. He lets her know that he lied to his mama to get over there, and I'm just like, I wouldn't have done that because that's my mama, and I wouldn't have cared what Tambra had to say, Demond. I would have told my mama. If I didn't tell nobody else, I would have told my mother. I'm sorry. Everyone is kept in a holding room until they get everything set up outside. Cliff and Latrice walk in, and Latrice felt slighted about not being at the barbecue Sophia and JJ threw. Sophia said she needed to talk to Latrice because they worked hard on blending the families and is blaming her for it. At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it a buck 50. Latrice is not your issue in this, Sophia. Your issue is with Selena, and you and Selena in that, and that blended family that you claim that you have has already had contention way before Latrice's friendship with Selena. So to say Latrice is the part of the problem is ludicrous as hell. And you need to really look at yourself and realize that there is more to this. There's more to this, ma'am. And you are a part of you know, of the issues that have happened. You are part of the issues, ma'am. Like at the end of the day, we got to keep it a buck 50. Like Latrice ain't got nothing to do with that. That's Latrice's friend at the end of the day. But whatever issues that y'all have as a family, those were all fostered and dealt with way before Latrice even came into having to do with any of that. Eventually, Willie and Akeisha show up, and everyone comes to see that, they come outside in the back area and they see, oh, they're having a baby. Everyone is so shocked and surprised. Damon's mama was not feeling the fact that he didn't tell her, and she said she got something for him. Tambra comes over to hug her and tells her the same thing. And again, y'all could at least told that lady she was having a grandbaby. I just feel like it was an extreme not to tell the family members. Sophia says she was surprised that Tambra was pregnant, but she sees Damon there but Quasi is there too, and alludes to him possibly being the father of the baby, which I thought was classless, tacky, and above all else, just gutter snipe. Sophia, that's disgusting. That's Damon's baby, and to sit there and say that was very trifling of you. But you know what? Since you was just sitting there blaming Latrice for your family issues, I can see it hits on the market for you to hit straight on the target for that. Tambra Damond give a speech to everyone, and are happy that everybody is there and everything is all good. Great. Latrice asks Akeisha, did she know? And she says yes. And Latrice feels like her and Tambra are best friends. She could have gave Akeisha but she gave Akeisha the information. And the real thing is, yes, Tambra is friends with Akeisha. I mean, Tambra is friends with Akeisha and Latrice, but she actually grew up with Akeisha. So there might be a little bit more of a safety net there, and might be a little bit more reasoning why she didn't say anything the way she chose to do it. And she handled it how she wanted to handle it. Latrice, she's just gonna have to get over that. Akeisha said she didn't even tell Willie about the pregnancy because he would have slipped up and told and said congratulations to them. Sophia tells Akeisha she did a good job with the party. Latrice says why she didn't get an invite to uh, uh, get an invite to Sophia and JJ's barbecue. She thought they were in a good place. Sophia says they need to talk in private at another time. Tambra's baby shower was not the place. And then they do the gender reveal, and they reveal that it's a baby girl, and everyone is excited for them. So we go on down, and Sophia and Latrice meet up to have lunch, and they have a conversation. And Sophia said she didn't invite her because she was being malicious by inviting Selena to her wig launch. And the thing about it is, how can somebody be malicious by inviting someone who is their friend in real life to an event that their friend is having? That's nothing malicious about that. See, your mouth is what got you in that fight, Sophia, and that is what you seem to cannot get through your thick ass head or underneath that thick ass wig you got. You can't get that through your mind and realize that you are the cause for your own issues. Latrice has nothing to do with that, but I'm not going to walk on eggshells with my friend, not inviting my friend to something because of you, as somebody that's a coworker, and I don't even really know like that. She doesn't owe you any loyalty. So Gucci, she doesn't owe you shit. So if you're angry about it, you need to get over it. Build a damn bridge and get over it. That's how I feel about it. Latrice says she shouldn't have called Selena extra, and Sophia gets mad because Latrice is defending Selena. But at the end of the day, that's her friend. She doesn't owe you any loyalty. And whatever issues that you, Sophia, have with Selena, those have nothing to do with Latrice. I stand on that. Okay. And that's what I feel. Latrice says she shouldn't have called Selena extra, and Sophia gets mad that she's defending Selena. And Sophia is blaming all this on Latrice for her not being able to see the grandbaby, which is, I think, Star or Sky's baby, which one of the twins' baby it is. And again, your behavior, ma'am, you fought their mother. How the hell would you expect to see the grandchild by doing something like that? We have to be really realistic and use our thinking caps here, Sophia, and be grown about what we're talking about here, because that is the reason why you are not allowed to see that grandchild. You. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Um, Latrice, she Sophia claims Latrice is not taking accountability for their issues, and that's not on her. And so, Latrice says she's not taking accountability for their issues. That is not on her. And Selena is her friend and will invite her to her events. And I agreed. Why would I stop inviting my friend because of you? You don't have to come. Simple as that. But I guarantee you won't get paid by OWN if you don't show up. Latrice lets it be known that Sophia ain't her friend. And Sophia gets mad and walks up from the table and claims Latrice switches up friends. And now all of a sudden, her and Tamber is her friend this year, and she wasn't last year. Again, all you heifers play back and forth and piggyback off of things and say things. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Make sure y'all are while y'all enjoying this review. Make sure you hit the like button if you'd like to donate to the channel. The Cash App and the Venmo are scrolling at the bottom of the screen. But please, please, please hit that like button. Push your boy through the algorithm. Again, just as a friendly reminder and a quick commercial break, Hotline Bling chat room will premiere tomorrow on Saturday, January 6th of 2024 at 3:30 Central Standard Time, 4:30 Eastern. Okay, that is when that will go ahead and premiere for you guys. All right, now we're gonna move into the second episode, which is episode 8. Okay, now mind you, even though OWN has it flagged as season 4, this season is technically the continuation of season 3. Okay, so this episode is called Capital Punishment. We have Akeisha, Essie, and Marie, and they have an emergency meeting about this gala. And they're restructuring the party due to the fact things are not coming together properly. And Akeisha doesn't want to put her name on anything that isn't right. And I really believe that this is just that Marie and Essie ain't doing shit. They thought Akeisha was going to sit up here and do all this work. And that's not what happened. Okay. Marie gets up and prances out saying that it went from a gala to a high school prom, but you didn't help with anything, man. But besides write a check, you didn't help with anything. So to sit up here and complain about what is going from this and going from that, man, you could have got off your ass and helped. Period. Okay. You could have did something besides bitching and complaining about everything that's not going right, or bitching and complaining about this, that, and the third. Like, I get sick of her in these antics that come down when it comes to Marie. It is actually very tiring as hell. And I see why Cedric cheated on you. Every moment you give me lets me know why he completely cheated on you. I get it. Lil Boosie throws Cliff a birthday party because Latrice forgot about it. And Letitia says he's never thrown her a birthday party for her. And I'm like, because he probably don't really even like you like that. Low key, y'all seem like y'all just married because it's something to do and it's for convenience. And all honesty, I don't see no type of love. I see a relationship of convenience, but God bless. Okay. If you like it, I love it. And Lil Boosie with these different these damn turtlenecks in short sleeve and long sleeve is irking my damn soul with that kiosk jewelry that you got around your neck, okay? Because we know damn well y'all ain't dripping in diamonds like that, okay? With that rented Porsche Cayenne, because I know everything about y'all is leased and rented. Y'all trying to keep up facades because don't nobody know y'all in Mississippi. That's what I heard on the curb. Letitia says Lil Boosie needs to keep the same energy for her. And I'm like, girl, he ain't. It's been how many years? Y'all been together since high school. It ain't finna change, boo. And you been dealing with it so long, you immune to it. You just trying to act all hard in this damn confessional with him like you finna do something. Girl, bye. Latrice and Cliff show up, and she claims he's only remember her birthday once in 12 and a half years. And this is her first time ever forgetting his. I don't know what the hell Latrice and Clifford the big red dog got around there in their marriage, but that's unacceptable that you don't remember my birthday and I don't remember yours. Y'all both got cell phones. quite sure they iPhones. You can put that shit in the calendar. That's absolutely ridiculous, and I don't understand that. Because if you really love somebody, or every milestone and every event that you have with that person, you would be there and be making sure that you're accountable and you are showing the person that you love them. That's another damn relation marriage of convenience that I don't understand. But at the end of the day, God bless. If Latrice love it, like it, I love it. Okay. Latrice claims she's stressed and dealing with his ass, so she feels like it shouldn't be an issue that she forgot it. And I'm like, either y'all are really playing for us in front of this camera, or this is really real life with your marriage. I can't really tell because everybody be acting on anything that Carlos King produces. It seems to be that's what it gives to be acting. The producer asked Cliff, when is Latrice's birthday? He says, hell, I don't know. And I was just like, everyone else walks in, and Mel comes in and says Tambra pregnant. And Letitia says she found out from Glenn, and Letitia says Tambra not telling them was wrong because they're supposed to be friends. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Letitia. If y'all were supposed to be friends and you really cared about her friendship with Tambra, you would have never ever went to her ex that she ain't dealt with since 2016 to try to dig up on dirt. That's not what friends do. So, Letitia, the definition of friend in your eyes, you don't even know what a damn friend is. You sound foolish and stupid. Latrice says, given them meeting up with her ex, Damon didn't want them there. And Letitia says, some people pregnant be raising hell in reference to Tambra wanting to protect her peace. And I'm just like, Letitia, you in these two small outfits need to go the hell away from me. Because I swear for God, if you don't get an outfit that actually fits you and a wig that looks decent, I'm going to scream. Letitia claims Tambra needs to be transparent if she wants people to have her back. I don't think none of you hoes really have her back like that. And the only two people that I feel have had her back like that has been Tambra. Has been Latrice and Akeisha. The rest of you heifers, throw the whole lot away. Y'all ain't thinking about nobody, and y'all don't have nobody back but your own. Especially you and that scheming, scamming ass Marie. Both of y'all are absolutely disgusting. Marie and her mom go to therapy, and I completely fast forwarded on that because I didn't really care about that. Letitia is getting dressed for the gala, and she's supposedly sick and she can't do it, but she's getting a full beat put on. If I was sick, I wouldn't even be laying up in nobody's chair to get no full beat on. I would have told you I can't come because I don't feel good. So Lil Boosie went to go get her dress for her, since he's acting right for the moment, in her words. She claims she's working in this office that she never has a laptop in. I ain't never seen no computer printer. I ain't never seen nothing in this, so I don't even see how she could actually be working. But go off, sis. Letitia says that all of them went to the state capitol and Marie was left out. But from my understanding, Essie was there. So why she couldn't tell Marie? And Letitia, why didn't you tell Marie? That's what I don't understand. Both of y'all supposed to be her friends. So why didn't y'all tell her? Latrice is explaining to Cliff that they didn't want to be affiliated with Marie because of the things she has done and her character as far as being in public. And we have to go back to the first season where Marie completely showed her ass in that room with all them state people down in Mississippi when they were talking about that Fair Street project. And Marie has to realize the way you come off is very abrasive, it's tactless, it's ghetto, it's gutter snipe, it is all the things. And nobody wants to do business with someone who calls themselves a businesswoman, but you handle yourself like complete trash. Nobody wants to do business with somebody like that. I don't know how you would expect anyone to want to do business with someone like that and want to do business with you specifically. Latrice says Marie thinks everyone has a conspiracy or something against her, and that's always how she feels, which is absolutely correct. But Marie don't realize her own actions are the reason why people don't want to fuck with you. It's you, man. You blame everybody else, but don't take the time to look at yourself. At some point, you have to self-assess, and that's something that you don't want to do. Sophia tells JJ they were all invited to the Capitol, but Marie was not there, but she did see Essie there. Sophia says she doesn't know how Tambra could have affected Marie's invite, which is correct. This is one time I do agree with Sophia. Really, if them people didn't invite you, they didn't invite you because they don't see it for you, and or you have been in settings in which you have before. We have seen on this show in which you show your ass and it's disgusting, and people don't want to be a part of that. It's the same thing with me. I know that I'm having a reality TV show, reality web series show, a dating show. I know that every move that I make not only reflects my brand, but it also reflects Chef's brand because he is the executive producer. He is the one helping put the project together. We're doing this together. So how we move affects one another. And I would never want to do something that not only affects my brand, but also affects the brand, his brand as well. This is how you carry yourself with tact. And we see that Marie lacks that and does not carry herself with respect or tact. And you wonder why you don't get invited no damn where, because I wouldn't invite you anywhere anyways. And then on top of that, from what I hear, that your business ain't even in Jackson. So I don't know. Whatever. Marie, you're a clown. Marie says it's low of Tambra to block her from going to the state capitol. She's mad at her for meeting with her ex-boyfriend, and that's the reason why she blocked her from going. No, Marie, they just don't like your trifling ass. That's what it is. They don't like you. They don't like you, man. It's you. Okay, it's you. That ain't got nothing to do with Tambra. Tambra can't block nobody from Tambra can't block nobody from coming. Ma'am, it's you. You. Letitia's messy ass called Essie, and she came up there to check them about Marie not being there. And again, Essie, you are so far up. Marie's uterus is actually ridiculous that how far you are up it. If Marie had an issue, she could have brought her behind down there and said what she had to say if it was that important. But I forgot. Her ego don't allow her to shrink for 1 second and really check herself because she thinks she's immune for having herself checked. So it's cool. You gonna do her bidding for her. Marie comes into the gala bitching about something she didn't even contribute or help with anything, and claims it looks like an Akeisha cologne event. And I'm like, girl, you are exhausting. Letitia sent Lil Boosie in her place because she didn't feel good. I did see where Letitia was actually there, but she was in the car, and he brought her out a plate of food. I saw that on Instagram. He tells Marie she has her devil horns laid down, and Latrice walked in with Cliff, and Latrice is like basically was waiting on someone to bring up the issue with the Capitol. Tambra, it says she's putting her pride aside and supporting the gala regardless because it is for a good cause. She is a public figure in the community and she does need to move as such. And I love the way Tambra moving, and she's handling these heifers with grace, and she giving them a lot of grace. Cause see, they lucky she pregnant. Cause if it wasn't me and I wasn't pregnant, I think I would have fired all you heifers, you raggedy heifers up. Okay. Willie and Marie Willie and Marie come up to speak on their stories with Lupus. After the speeches, they dance and enjoy the food and the drinks. Essie comes over to the table where Latrice, Cliff, Tambra, and the city councilwoman is sitting at with Glenn. And Latrice says she knew Essie was coming over to talk about it, and it was the talk about the Capitol, and she felt it was not the right time and the place, and it absolutely was not. But again, Essie coming over being messy, okay, with her white diamonds perfume on, and her husband, we finally saw for the first time, who is a nice looking man. Can't see how he is married to Essie, who is connected to Marie's trifling ass, but God bless. Marie, Tambra says it's not the time or the place either for them to have this conversation. Essie says it's effed up, and it could have been a major moment. And Latrice says it's Marie's reputation. It has nothing to do with her business, and it has nothing to do with her business directly. It's about how she treats people and how she carries herself. And again, Essie, I don't again, you so far up Marie's uterus, you can't even see that what it is. Your homegirl messy. She's nasty. That's why she's not invited to certain things. She's nasty. Nasty. Nobody wants to be around somebody who's nasty. Y'all seem to can't get that up and through the thick ass skull. Nobody can't get that through there. Marie walks up to the table as they are talking. Latrice says it is its characteristics. That's really the issue with Marie, and they didn't want to be affiliated with that. Lil Boosie is interjecting in the conversation and says, "Y'all are all business women. They should put their egos aside and be able to move forward and put things aside." And I'm like, "Nigga, nobody asked you. Sit down. Be there to support your wife, but sit there on mute, sir. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Stay out of women's business." That's what's wrong with the men on these shows. Y'all stay in the women's business and they get mad when the women come for y'all. Stay out of it. Marie says she's not going to defend something that doesn't exist. She begins to bring up the fraud accusations that were brought up by the blogger that is currently in jail and Kaylon and Latrice were a part of in the first season. And again, ma'am, if there is no fraud, stop talking about it. Oh my God. You don't talk about that stuff publicly. I worked the second to the last place that I worked, and I ain't gonna name the company. They have fraud issues. Us as employees knew nothing about the fraud issues that was going on, or even when the federal government froze their bank accounts. Okay. We had no idea when that stuff was going on because they kept it from the employees, and they damn sure were not out here screaming it across social media or any public platform saying that they had those type of issues. If you don't have them, then why the hell are you keep talking about it on TV? I wouldn't talk about it. And at this point, Marie, if you got that much issue in defamation, man, sue Latrice or shut the hell up. I'm tired. I'm tired because this is not about you, Marie. This is about I'm at this point of the irritation with you because you keep bringing up something that is a non-motherfucking factor. Your business isn't shut down. You are still working there. You are still able to make money. You are still coming through. So what is the problem, Latrice? I mean, Marie, do you can't stand Latrice that much? Because regardless of whether her being married to Cliff, because don't nobody like Cliff ass. Latrice is young, had her business thriving for over 9 years. Plus, it's in the Jackson community. People support it. What is it that you hate about that girl so much? Because that's what it gives. It gives hater. It gives obsessed. Let it go, man. Either sue or shut the fuck up. That's where I'm at with it with Marie. And I'm sorry I had to go off on a tangent like that, but Marie completely irks my soul. And I don't give a damn if this lady knows that she blocked me on Twitter. I don't give a damn if y'all share it with her and show her the video where I'm going the hell off like this. I don't care because the lady is an idiot. For someone who is a businesswoman, you do not carry yourself as a businesswoman. It is a complete embarrassment. A complete embarrassment. Everyone at the gala is looking at her huff and puff, and you're showing your ass once again. There's city councilmen and council women and people and higher up people sitting in that room. And again, you are embarrassing yourself, man. Nobody's doing this but you. Then she's talking about everybody need to get their financial weight up because she's suing people. And I'm just like, that are trying to tear down her character. Go to court and prove it, ma'am, because defamation is a hard thing to prove. Prove it. Prove it, Marie, or shut up. Marie walks away from the table saying she's not entertaining Akeisha and she's not entertaining this. And Akeisha's like, they need to end this conversation and get back to what the gala is supposed to be. Akeisha says she's embarrassed by how things are going because her name is on it and it is not a good look for them. And she says she won't be doing anything else with them. Essie continues the conversation at the table and brings up Tambra's post on Instagram of the bells at the Capitol. And she claims that the caption was shady because Marie wasn't invited. And I'm just like, Essie, shut up. Get over it. She wasn't invited. Move on. Period. Move on. It's not that deep, man. Okay? Move on. And why are you being Marie's mouthpiece for her? Marie got an issue. She can open up her mouth. She can open her big ass mouth to say anything else. So why she can't speak on her own behalf? Like, please stop it. Marie comes back to the table and says, "Did Essie get what she needed as far as an explanation?" And Essie and Marie walk away, and she's telling her, "Don't worry about it. She don't need to defend it." And I'm like, "Girl, go ahead." Tamber gets up because she's ready to leave, and she says goodbye to everyone. And Maria's standing there looking and waiting for Tamber to walk by. As she does, she calls her name. Marie says, "That was real effed up for excluding me." And Tamber says, "I excluded you? What are you talking about?" And she didn't understand how she could exclude anyone from the Capitol uh, when that was not any doing by her. So clearly, man, there's people at the Capitol that don't like you. And that's really what it is. Let's get to that. Marie claims Tamber needs to own that she excluded her from the event, and she's mad at her. And that she had a motive. Girl, nobody thinks about you or your collapsed nose or your botched BBL like that. That lady is trying to have a baby in peace, and you and Letitia, two miserable heifers, won't allow this lady to do that. Marie started to explain that if she set something up for the Bells, she wouldn't exclude anyone, even Latrice, even though they don't fuck with each other like that. And Tambra says, "Take care, baby," and walks right on off. And I said, that's gonna be my slogan for 2024. Take care, baby, because I ain't even arguing with you. I would. Tambra let you eat her dust as she walked away, and that was the perfect eat you up, wrap you up, and walk away. Akeisha walks up and says her goodbyes and says she is on her way to Jersey. She ain't got time for the mess. She's gone. Marie keeps hollering and screaming about if something is a setup, she wouldn't exclude anybody. And she keeps going on. And Latrice and Essie walk up and she's saying that. And she keeps going on and on with it. She says they claim they were recognized. And Marie is like, well, how were they recognized? And Essie says, oh, as visitors of the Capitol. And Marie wants now talking about oh, well, they didn't get no real recognition, so it ain't no big deal or whatever. Lady, you were salty. You were a little feelings was hurt. And now that Essie said it wasn't no big, it was just they were visitors of the Capitol. Now you want to play it off like no, it was no big deal. Marie, go to hell swiftly. Swiftly. Because it was a big deal to you because you sat up here and threw a whole temper tantrum like a fucking 5-year-old because you didn't get your way. You're pathetic, Marie. Pathetic. She said she know they were only recognized as visitors. She wouldn't have cared so much. And I'm like, girl, bye. Marie shades Latrice, and they look by saying they look like fifth graders on a field trip. But you still throwing daggers at it. Again, Marie, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. And I can't argue with a fool. You got all them degrees, but you dumb as hell. Marie goes to drop her mom off at rehab. I didn't care. Sky and Star show up to bring the baby to see JJ and Sophia. Latrice says her building has come along with the finishing touches and them working on it. They showed Demond and Tambra on a date together before the baby was born. Kind of like, this is all the wrap up stuff. And they show Letitia signing her pamphlet down on Ferris Street that everybody says has more grammatical errors than enough. But, this pamphlet was so important about side chicks winning and all that. But yet your husband keeps cheating on you. And you walking around here looking like with your big bike scrunched up in clothes that are clearly too small for you. Stop shopping on Shein and getting the wrong size. Stop shopping on Fashion Nova and getting the wrong size. Get your proper size and get some clothes your weight up as far as your clothes. You trying to act like you such a boss and you got this, that, and the third, and you dressing like you can't, like you didn't bought that off the rack at Sears or a Kmart. Man, get yourself together. Get it together. I ain't got no more for y'all. This is my Bell Collective review. That's all I got. Make sure y'all tune in. I will have the review up for tonight's episode at least by Sunday. Maybe Sunday morning if I get up early enough and go ahead and get it done. Also, be on the lookout for School of Love, a new dating web reality series starring me and being produced by executive produced by me and Chef Don Don. So y'all check out for that. If you did not say happy birthday to Chef Don Don, y'all make sure y'all go around there and say happy birthday to him. And also bless his Cash App or his Venmo. Okay. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and do that. Also, one last quick announcement on the way out the door. Hotline Bling Chat Room episode 7 is going to be showing not tonight, but on Saturday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So y'all go ahead and be on the lookout for that. Other than that, I ain't got no more. I'll see y'all in the next video. I will be catching up on Real Housewives of Miami. I know I'm 3 episodes behind and I'm 2 episodes behind on Beverly Hills, but I might go ahead and take care of Beverly Hills tomorrow morning. Watch those 2 episodes, catch them up, and then catch up at least on 1 episode on Miami on Sunday. I'll try to, and then the other 2 by Monday or Tuesday. Okay, I'll probably piece those out, each video out for those. But that's all I got. Ain't got no more. Y'all have I hope everyone's having an amazing new year. Okay. 2024 is gonna be epic. And I thank you and I appreciate everyone that's supporting. Y'all be on lookout for the show, School of Love. And I'm out, y'all. Love y'all.